Hey guys, it's Melissa here with Web of Creativity. In this video, I'm sharing the Graphic 45 4x5 Ivory ATC Tag and Pocket album. This is a pre-made album from Graphic 45, and this video is just going to go over how I matted it, all the sizes of the mats. There's extra tags in here as well, so I'll go over the size of that and how it's all decorated and all that good stuff. And I'm using Graphic 45's A Lady's Diary paper collection, and this is a deluxe collector's edition. So this collection comes with the paper, 12 by 12 papers, stickers, and chipboard. So I do have kits. Now the kits that I have come with the album and the box, and I created a grandfather clock. So it's a complete project. This video is just focused on the mini album. So if you want to go see that clock or a preview of the full project, all those links are below. And kits are on my blog at www.webofcreativity.net, and those links are below. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the album. And this video, I'm giving you all the dimensions on everything that I did. So we're going to start off with this cover right here. I have pop dotted, and this is a Spellbinders die. It's labels 36. It's a really cute die. And then we're just going to open up right here. And then I used a scallop punch to decorate my matting on my pages and for the tags, the side loading tags. And I used the EK Success scallop punch. So this album comes with 4 of these ATC tags, the Graphic 45 tags, and there are actually 8 pockets. So on the back side, I made a tag that fits in the pocket, and those dimensions are later on in the video. And then the album doesn't come with the side loading pocket tags, so that's in later on in the video. I give you the sizes of all these, and then I did that scallop punch again to make everything flow with the pages and the tags. So this is some gorgeous paper, really pretty. And then just some sticker embellishments, just something light, not heavily embellished, perfect for my pictures. And then, all right, that's it. So we're gonna get started, and I'll tell you all the dimensions on how to mat it and these tags in here. Okay. All right, we're gonna work on the cover of the Ivory ATC Tag and Pocket album. So this cute little guy right here. So I'm going to go over how to mat and the size of all the mats for the cover and the album and all the pages, and size of the tags that we're going to put in the pockets in this video. So we're going to start with the cover mat is 4x5, and these 2 strips are from the paper collection, and they are 1 inch by 5 inch. And then we have our 2 labels. So this is from a Spellbinders die, label 36. So what I did with this one is, for the largest label, this is 3 1/4 by 2.5. And for the next size, I think it's just too big of a gap between this cut line and this cut line. So instead, I took this one and traced around the edge and then cut it out. And I think that gave me a little bit more, a better border than I liked. And this guy right here is 2 3/4 by 2 1/8. And then I have part of the chipboard, and I put a large brad in the top. And it's all foam dotted, and these are thin 3D foam squares. So we're going to attach all those together. We're going to put these pieces on the sides here and then stick it to the front album. Alright, so I put my two pieces on. For the cover, I've actually cut the mat to cover the whole front cover here. Usually I do 1/8 inch border, but today I wanted to do a full cover except for that sliver right there. I didn't want my paper to fold. And then I have my piece right here, and I'm going to attach it around like that. So I pop dotted. You can see my layers right there. So we're going to attach I'm just eyeballing. That is really cute. And we got those layers right in there. All right. For our inside cover, we have 3 7/8 by 4 3/4. So that's going to get attached. And this one I left as a border. So we got that 1/8 inch all the way around. So you're going to attach it for the front cover and the back. Alright, so I have these decorated a certain way. So I'm going to just skip the first section and move to these 2 pages because they're just mirrored image pages. So I did that for each section. And then I used punch. This is EK Success scallop punch. So you can use any punch that you want. But I used a scallop one, and for these page mats, taking into consideration that I'm punching the edge and I'm going to have a little strip for a border. So these are 3 1/8 by 4 1/4, and my little strip here is 3/4 by 4 1/4. So we're going to punch the edge here. This might shake my camera just a little bit. Oh, there we go. And then, where's my scissors? I got a little little pokey at the very end. I'm just going to trim that off. And so I'm going to do that to both pieces on opposite edges, and then I'm going to ink this first, and then I'm going to attach it so it has a little bit of a piece, about 1/4 inch showing. So let me ink this and add tape. Alright, I inked my pieces with Tim Holtz Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. It doesn't have to be Distress Oxide, I just happen to like it. It's just a little bit lighter than his normal one. So we have this trimmed down, and this is going to get attached with 1/4 inch showing. So we're going to go ahead and attach that first, and I'm going to use my ruler to cover my 1/4 inch. And attach it like so. And we're going to attach it on our page with a little bit of a border. Am I on screen? Okay. And top, bottom. Alright. So we got that little bit of a border. I'm going to do the same thing for this side. making sure I'm at my 1/4 inch mark. And there we have our mirrored image page. So each section's going to have a mirrored image. And then the front and the back is going to be the same. Alright, next we're going to do the inside section. So the inside section has a pocket here, and a pocket on the back side. So as going with the theme of mirrored image and decorating them the same style, this whole section is going to be the same style as well. So I have our first pieces, and they're going to go on the outside here, and these guys right here are 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and attach, and I've inked all these as well with the same. And I should mention I'm also using my ATG, so I did add my tape all the way around the edge, and I'm going to just add a couple of strips in the inside. I like this paper right here with the cursive writing on it. If you want this to be a solid piece, it's going to be the same size as this one, the 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So if you don't want to do a decorative edge, you don't have to. You can just do a full size mat. So our pocket pages right here are the same size, or same mats for both, and we have above the pocket and the pocket piece. This guy is 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. And the pocket piece is 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and attach this one. I'm going to add one more strip of ATG on it. And this guy also has a 1/8 inch border. We'll have a tag that fits right in here. Well, of course, we gotta cover this guy. Add a little extra ATG. Making sure my paper design flows. All right, so we have same papers, and then same papers. So we're going to do that throughout the album, and then we got to work on our tags, cutting tags for these pockets. You don't get these ATC tags for all the pockets. And then, or if we have any cutouts from the collection, I'll have to see if we have any cutouts that'll fit in there, and then cut out some tags for these guys. The tags are next, and this is a Graphic 45 ATC tag, and Graphic 45 has a die for the tag. So I just cut out a mat for the tag here. Now the album only comes with 4 tags, so I made 4 more. So these small tags right here are 2.5 by 3.5. And then I'm going to take my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile and cut out a scallop corner for the little tag. And then for the big tag, for the side loading pockets, I'm going to punch the side of the tag, and it kind of goes with the design of how we decorated here. So you can see my tag here has that scalloped edge on it. So we're just going to take my punch, and again, might move my camera. And this tag is 4 1/4 by 3 3/8. Now the 3/8 is for the punch. It has a little bit of a bite right there for the punch. So if you have a punch that takes out a little bit more, then add a little bit more to it. And if you don't want to do the scalloped edge, the tag size would be 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So if you do a full-size tag at 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, then your mat size would be a 4 by 3. But because of my scalloped edge, my mat size is 4 by 2 7/8. So that is that mat size. And then for the little mat, we're going to also punch the corners. And this mat size is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So we're going to attach it here. I'm going to ink my edges first. For matting the ATC tag, I do have taped on the back, but we are going to glue the top part to go around the circle. So first, I always add a little ATG, a little extra adhesive, and then we're going to take my wet glue and put it around the edge of the circle. Wipe the extra glue off, and I start by lining the circle up with the circle, because this edge is not a 1/8 edge like I normally do. It's about, I want to say 1/16. So I do the top circle first, and then I attach it. So see that edge? It's just, it's about 1/16. The rest I'm at with the 1/8 inch. This is gonna go like that, and then so now we have our tags. Look how nicely that fits in, and look at that edge. It is beautiful. Now everything flows, so now my punched edge on the pattern fits nicely with the punched edge of the tags. So everything looks good. Now it just needs a little bit of extra. So I'm going to go through the paper collection and the stickers and add a little something, and then add some chipboard piece over this piece and just decorate it a little bit more. Alright guys, I am done matting everything. So the side right here, there's a little spot that you can slide your paper down. So that paper right there isn't, I forgot to write it down, it's not that big. It's about 3/4 of an inch by about 1 5/8. And then I cut out a little 1/4 inch little piece right there. And then this guy right here is 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. And then I round the corners with a 1/4 inch corner rounder. And then 1 3/8 by 1 1/4 for the pink. And these are 2 pieces of chipboard. So I did, this isn't heavily embellished, so we just got a strip right there that's 5/8 of an inch by 4 3/4. And then just going to go over all the pages so you can see what I matted everything with. And then I just added a couple of stickers. And then I did that strip in the back as well with a chipboard piece. That's it. That's the whole album. Please go check out the links below for the grandfather clock and the platform that I put the album on. It sits just like that. It's hard to see in the camera. Actually, I think I'm zoomed in. Yeah, I am. So it sits like that. I made the platform because I have a platform for my grandfather clock. So please go check that out. Go check out my website, www.webofcreativity.net. Please subscribe to newsletter. I'm just starting that, so I'm really excited about that. And my Facebook page. The links are below, and that's facebook.com/webofcreativity424. So please check out all my social media. I would really appreciate it. All right, thank you for watching.